the Dream Band podcast with me, Danny Beardsley, and my co-host, who's currently developing an instrumental post-rock album, Dan.
I'm attempting. I gave myself a year to work on it, but I'm struggling.
What's struggling? Come on, explain to the listeners what you've been doing.
Well, I've got some ideas down. I only want to do a 4-track EP, but I kind of want to do it all myself, just me.
Yep.
But you've got to bear in mind, I can't really play drums. I can't really play guitar. And my bass playing skills are rusty. So what I've given myself is an enormous mountain to climb. But you know what? I'm going to give it my best shot.
Oh, I'm well proud of you, dude. I'm glad you're doing it.
And I'm simultaneously learning drums and trying to brush up on my bass skills. So
it's
a struggle.
Staying on top of everything.
You know what? You learn so much playing live. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
The practice of playing live, but I haven't had that for a long time. So you go rusty a little bit. You don't lose it, but you go rusty.
Yeah, it is like riding a bike, isn't it? You can always ride the bike, but it's a bit of, you don't know how to use the gears. Maybe you're a bit late with the brakes.
It's not a clagless solution, is it?
Yeah, maybe you misjudged the changing the gear to get up that hill. You don't anticipate the hill, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm still in fifth.
Is that changing frets?
Yeah, like, oh god, I should be playing A rather than Z.
You know how I play. I play quite hard, don't I? So that brings its own challenges.
Yes.
To the recording process and songwriting process as well. Because post rock's not known for its quieter sections to be played that loud, really.
No, it's actually quite,
It's not my playing style. It won't blend. But it will.
I think it will blend.
I might take a little longer than the year I gave myself, but
Yeah, but I think the great thing is you have got a great ear for music. I have to say, a lot of what I have developed listening to music and discovering new bands and all that sort of stuff has come from you, because you've got me into listening to music in a different way. Introduced me to new styles.
I like how you just said I've got a great ear for music. It sounds to me that's what you say to people that can't really play. So it's like a pity thing.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, you know what? No. You know what?
I wonder where you were going there.
You know what? You got a great ear for music. I've always said that about you.
No,
I've never said that you're a great bass player. But what I've always said about you,
you are a freaking awesome bass player.
You've got a great ear for music.
And look, you've just said that you're learning drums and you're rusty on the bass. So already you've come at it from a negative angle. So I'm building you up.
Oh yeah.
The thing is,
Dan. He's got a great ear for music. That's what I'd like to say about him. Cheers, dude.
Dude, you're an awesome bass player.
Awesome's a bit. Awesome's a bit. I won't even call myself awesome.
You are.
It's a bit strong, that is.
You are. But he's just shown me a cover that you're working on.
Oh yeah, my boy.
There's some wonderful lines in there.
It's beautiful.
And for a man who's describing his bass playing skills as rusty, come on.
You've not heard the end of that track where I just carried on playing and I was learning it by ear as I was playing it.
It sounds well lubricated.
Okay, lovely. Yeah,
there you go.
I put some lube on it when I recorded.
Never going dry.
Anyway, enough of my musical projects. You've got something new as well, haven't you? Yeah. This year? Is it this year? It is, I think.
Alex's stuff with Fire.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm sure we've talked about this before in the past.
Oh, might have done.
I basically did a guitar solo for a particular song for his album, and then Alex, in his convincing way, as he does, convinced me to record the solos for the rest of the album as well. So,
how many solos? Solo in every song?
Yeah, there's some with like multiple solos in.
Of course there is.
And
you loved it, didn't you?
Well, I did really, really enjoy it, because you know why?
Why?
I never anticipated having to. I never anticipated having to play them live, but now he's convinced me to be in
How is he convincing you?
Because he's quite a very convincing character.
Is he putting some bait down for you?
I don't know. I do find it quite hard to say no, to be honest.
That's part of your problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do like, though, one thing I like the most out of this project, the Devil Fire project you're in, is the photo shoot with you wearing a leather jacket.
I know. I've never worn leather in my life.
You can tell.
No, I tell a lie. I used to have a leather jacket when I was at school.
Hey.
And it was a blue leather jacket.
Blue leather?
And it had the Guns N' Roses logo printed across the back.
Wow.
I thought I was the coolest cat in school.
Were you?
I wasn't. I was all over the place. I've never had a very good style.
You have now. You got your
check shirt,
check shirt jean combo.
Check shirt jean combo. Brilliant.
Anyway,
don't slip on shoes.
Slip-ons are the best, aren't they? T-chat?
T-chat, let's go.
T-chat with Danny and Dan.
Right. I think this might be the same one you had last time, but I didn't have it. But I was intrigued by it.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it. You can talk about it.
Digest. So let me just have a little slurp for the listeners, just to prove that I'm not making up stuff about a tea I'm not drinking.
Oh, God.
It's really nice. What is that? What's the savouriness to it? What is that?
Turmeric?
Yeah, turmeric. Yeah.
It's very good for you, turmeric is.
There's a few good things in it.
Yeah.
Clove? Is there any clove in it?
No.
I'm making it up, aren't I?
Let's say there is.
Let's say there is. Whatever I say is in it. It's a horrible colour, though. Looks
Ayahuasca. Ayahuasca's in it.
Oh, yeah. It looks like a person that needs dialysis. It looks like their first wee of the morning. It's a murky piss.
Yeah. Piss murk.
Piss murk. Is that enough for T-chat? What would you give it? I think you scored this one.
I scored it quite high. I like the idea of drinking something that's good for my digestion.
So Dr. Beardsley. It's all right. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's all right.
Full scale? Full scale?
I'm using the full scale, yeah.
Right, okay. Well, should we move on and talk about what we've been listening to?
Yes.
Let's do it. What you've been listening to?
Well, what have I been listening to? I've been listening to the classic, This Will Destroy You. Do you like them? Post-rock?
Is that the one with the artwork that I said I liked?
Yeah, last
with the
night,
bear on the house on its back.
The bear in the house, yeah.
I seem to remember you showing me that album, you know. What year was that out?
2006, I think that was.
Yeah, because I saw the artwork and I got like flashbacks. So I've obviously seen it before.
Yeah, I probably forced it upon you at some point.
Post-rock?
Post-rock, of course.
Naturally.
Instrumental.
Of course. You don't want any human vocal on the top of it.
I don't want someone like you coming along and singing Blood from a Stone over the top of it.
Blood.
Just wouldn't work, would it?
No.
So, some nice instrumental prog rock. The slower kind, really. Less heavy. But also, I find them less varied in their approach as well. It's very samey. I like it. I love it. I wouldn't listen to it otherwise, but it's pretty similar along as you go along.
Long tracks, are they? Or
not particularly, no. Some tracks are a bit shorter than your average pop song length. Some of them are.
Oh, okay.
But for me, that's a negative because that's the song starting to get into the song at that point for me.
Yeah, you like a long song, don't you?
I like a 9. If you can't, 9 minutes. If you can't fill 9 minutes with a song, then there's something wrong with you.
You don't like radio, then?
I'm not a big fan of the radio.
I'm not really.
I've also, in fact, we just listened to it together there. The new Carnival song, Animation.
Oh, we've been waiting for a new Carnival album for a long, long time. It turns out it's 13 years in the making.
That is madness, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, I'd rather wait. I mean, I'm glad I've not died before now in that 13-year period and never got to hear them again.
Yeah, but if you did die, you wouldn't know.
I'd be in whatever form I am post-death. I would still be.
What form do you think you'll be in? What's the most expected form when you die?
Energy.
And how does that manifest?
I don't know. I don't think anybody can answer
Would you call
that.
a ghost?
I think anybody would be guessing at this point, wouldn't they?
Would you be like an orb?
An orb?
Would you be a ghost? An orb? Would you be like a malevolent spirit?
I don't know.
Energy forms, or would you just be like the wind?
What kind of energy do you think you would transform
Malevolent.
into? Explain.
Have you seen the film Poltergeist before?
The 1980s classic?
Yeah, the 1980s classic.
Of course I bloody have.
Well, that energy is what I bring.
Okay.
I'd be the curtains, the windows would be open, the curtains would be flying around. These guitars, you'll wake up, they'll all be spinning around your head.
Would they be in good condition when you're done with them, though, or do you like trash them?
Well, I'd trash them. Soz.
Would you?
I'm a malevolent spirit. I don't know anything in it. I don't know any better. Let's just say that. Depends on the circumstances of my death. Anyway, what would we say? Oh, Carnival. Back to Carnival. Sorry, we digress.
Yeah, album's out 6th February.
The sound of it, the production is incredible.
They've got two shows in the UK.
They've got 2 shows.
Is it Manchester and London I've seen?
Yeah, I think so.
Be nice to go and
When
see
is
them.
it?
It's
Manchester?
the 14th of May and the 15th of May.
Surely, are they playing Download then? That's too close, isn't it, really, not to play Download?
It doesn't look like they're playing Download.
Fuck. That's a shame, isn't it?
Playing the Roundhouse. That's quite a big venue, isn't it? Roundhouse.
I can't remember. Suppose you've played it?
No.
That's why I thought he was going to say it. It's quite a big venue, isn't it? Yeah, I've played it.
Right, do you want to know what I've been listening to?
Yeah, go on and tell us.
Right, I've been listening to, and I'm incredibly excited to listen to this album.
Oh.
Incredibly so. Genotype by Textures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, mate. They're one of my favourite heavy bands. They really are.
Yeah,
I love
you've
the
moved
vocalist.
away from heavy bands recently, haven't you?
But they kind of... I don't know, they mess around with like the polyrhythms, the odd time signatures. There's loads of layering. I mean, it is quite a dense mix, which you commented on. Absolutely, it's very, very dense. But the vocal, I love his vocal. It's so emotive. But he's got like this, that aggressive vocal, like Devin does it as well, where it's melodic at the same time. And it's got like this layer of like demonic kind of like growl over the back. It's so, so powerful. I absolutely love it. But there's it's worth mentioning a track actually that is called At the Edge of Winter, and it's featuring Charlotte Wessels.
Oh, I know the name.
Does that name ring a bell? She was from Delane.
That we played with.
Yes.
With Isolysis.
And guess what? I found a review from that gig. Would you like me to read it? It's only one paragraph.
When was it, first of all?
Right.
How long ago was it?
And the lineup was Delane, a chiller.
Yeah, is it a killer?
A killer. And Isolysis, March the 22nd, 2010.
Where
and
was
that
it?
was at Rock City.
Was it at Rock City?
Yeah.
Oh, Simon, this is one of the gigs that Simon saw us at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We're tying everything together here. We're tying everything together.
It's all linked.
Right. Filling up the basement of Rock City nicely, the crowd fit themselves into every gap, anticipating tonight's headliners. The entertainment begins only minutes after the doors have opened with Isolysis. They got us on quick.
You know what? I've got a feeling it's not going to be good.
Brace yourself. A local band harnessing their brand of catchy metal. Dealing in big choruses and Bain's exceptional showmanship, they drive the crowd into a frenzy that isn't matched until the later half of the headliner's set.
Oh my God!
Wait, it gets more.
Dude!
Destined for big things is an overused term of phrase, but it's especially apt considering Isolysis' dedication to their art and their captivating performance tonight.
Bloody, I thought it was going to be a bad one.
No.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been listening to...
Textures.
Yeah, Textures, featuring Charlotte Wessels of Delane, but now she's got a solo project. She's got an awesome guitar player in her band, Timo Sommes. Awesome player. He's a flipping giant as well.
Is he? He's a big man. I'd like to say one thing.
Great album.
I listened to one song of that Textures, and for a band called Textures, the recording lacks quite a bit of texture.
Well, I said it is quite dense.
That's my one-word review of that album.
I only give you a snapshot. You got to listen to the whole album because it has got peaks and troughs.
Well, there weren't any when I listened.
Yeah, it's because I was looking for the full bore bits.
It just lacks a bit of like crisp. Where's the crisp?
Listen to the album. Don't just go off 10 seconds that I showed you.
Well, when we listened to the Carnival track, the bass had its own do you know what I mean? It had its own articulation that you could hear.
Yeah, but I mean that's Carnival. I mean you can't put.
There was I know I'm dissing the song that you like, Danny, for no articulation. Yeah. There was a lack of articulation there, Danny. And you know what? You've described me as having a good ear, so
I did actually.
You can't backtrack.
You can't backtrack
now. Because you can't say anything nice about the bass playing either, so there we go.
I can.
Right.
And this review, no, it didn't talk about you actually, it talked about Bain and his exceptional showmanship.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, I'd have been going mental, wouldn't I? You know what I'm like?
What was that term that you used to say?
Idiosyncratic.
This next song is shit up.
Yeah, he did say that.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, God.
Anyway, talking about bass players.
Indeed. We have got...
a bass player supreme on the podcast today.
Bass player supreme. I didn't realise, I don't want to spoil it, but it's not actually his primary instrument.
He's a multi-instrumentalist.
He is indeed. He's a very talented guy.
Epic proportions. Do you want to drop any hints?
He's from Kentucky.
He's from Kentucky, and because I knew this podcast was coming up, at the start of the week, I bought myself a cherry pie to enjoy. Is that enough?
Okay.
Yeah, is that leading enough? There were red cherries, though, unfortunately, in the cherry pie, and not the black variety.
Did they have stones in the middle?
It was stoneless.
Red stoneless cherry.
Red stoneless cherry. Doesn't have the same vibe, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You change a couple of words and you ruin it, don't you?
Oh, do you want to announce it?
No, you do it.
We've got Steve Jewell Jr. of Blackstone Cherry.
Ooh. Enjoy.
What's up, guys? How are y'all?
Hey. All right, Steve.
Sorry I'm late. I was in another interview that went over a few minutes. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
No problem. No problem. How you doing?
I am doing good. I mean, I'm cold as shit today. This is the first day we've had temperatures over freezing. It's like 33 outside, barely over freezing, but I'll take it.
Fair play.
Yeah, we're used to cold and wet weather over here anyway.
Right?
That's our standard. That is.
Yeah, it's pretty standard here.
How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, all good.
Very good, thank
Yeah.
you, my friend.
Always
Very
fun
good.
when we get to record a pod, especially with someone like yourself.
Absolutely.
Very.
I'm happy
very
to
excited.
be here, man.
Yeah, cheers,
Happy to
dude.
be here.
Quick introduction. I'm Dan.
And I'm Danny.
Danny and Dan. Good deal.
Perfect. Nice and easy to remember.
Yeah. that's
Easy enough
it,
to
yeah.
remember, right?
Yeah. Cool, dude. So, first of all, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to Pick and Licks. Are you
Thank
ready
you guys for having me.
No problem. Are you ready to pick your dream band?
Pick my dream band.
Yeah, so-
Maybe. Do tell more.
Well, we'll do a bit of an introduction first, and then we'll run you through the process, okay?
Okay. Sounds good. I'm intrigued.
So, first of all, could you just introduce yourself to our listeners? Who are you?
Sure. What's up, guys? I am Steve Jewell, the bassist for the band Blackstone Cherry.
Amazing. Woohoo! We're big Blackstone Cherry fans.
Yes.
We've had,
That's awesome, man.
we had a great festival experience, didn't we, a few years back? We played Download Festival in England.
Nice.
Blackstone Cherry were in the trailer next to us.
Yeah, it was
Wait,
Oh, okay, yeah.
surreal.
We were neighbours at the time.
Yeah,
Which band?
Well, it's defunct now, but it was called Emperor Chung.
I think I remember seeing that on the lineup that day. Right
Yeah, it
on,
was-
man. Small world.
On the stage under it. Yeah, it's such a great experience.
That's
So,
awesome.
before we go into the dream band idea, you got a new EP out soon. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes, sir. It comes out in March next month, and super stoked for that. Decided to take a little bit different approach this time around. Instead of doing an album, doing an EP. That way we can get more music out there quicker and faster, because all of us in this digital-driven day and age, we have such short attention spans. It's like of a gnat, It's
Yeah.
like here and then gone. And so it's great, to try something a little bit different, and it kind of gives you a little bit different set of pressure, if you will, because you got to make these like 7 songs really good, as good as you can, and put them out there. So we're super excited about that.
Yeah, it's got to be all killer, hasn't it? When you got an EP like that.
It is all killer.
Yeah,
It
man.
is all
Yeah.
killer. We've both listened.
Yeah, we both listen. It's wicked.
Thank you, guys.
I
man.
love the lead single. I think it's "Celebrate," wasn't it? Just such a great song.
yeah.
Like such a uplifting, great message there as well, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
come on, celebrate all the good stuff.
absolutely, man. Because we can all fall apart about something. We can all let something kind of knock us off our course, or to have a bad day. And some people have it better than others. But I like using the analogy. You don't have to go through life with a victim mentality. You can be a victor despite your circumstances. So I think it's always good trying to put a positive message out there to encourage people that, hey, keep trucking along, keep working, keep trying hard, keep having fun, keep smiling, keep the good vibes and the good energy going, man, because that stuff's infectious.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. What a great message. I have to say that your bass tone on that EP is class.
Sublime.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, it's wicked.
I appreciate it. I'm still learning every day.
Hey.
Fun fact, I've never played bass for anybody before until I joined Blackstone Cherry. I've primarily been a guitarist my
wow.
entire life. See all the guitar cases and the 73 Marshall head I got back there. But, I've played bass over the years as far as like giving bass lessons, because I'm a music teacher as well. Been teaching close now about 15 years. So, I would do beginner, intermediate bass lessons, drum lessons, course guitar lessons, and some piano lessons, and would play bass for myself, at home for like songwriting purposes and stuff like that. But I remember the first weekend I went out with the guys, we did 3 shows with Steel Panther, and on the way back home, after we played the 3 shows, I said, oh, by the way, I've never played bass for anybody before. And, some of us, especially Chris and I, we grew up playing music with our dads. Our dads played music, and we go sit in with our dad's bands as kids growing up. And I remember Chris asked me, he's like, you never even played bass for your dad growing up? And I was like, nope. I was like, you guys are Only people I've ever played bass for, just this band.
Wow, it looks completely. I watched a video of you I think it was in Minnesota or Minneapolis on YouTube.
Nice.
The full show, and you natural bass player, natural.
Well, thank you, man. I mean, the first thing that I went in thinking was doing this was don't play it like a guitar. Play it like a bass. Fight the urge to go high up on the neck. You got to stay down here in the money pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And I even remember the last band that I was in, Otis. Of course, I played guitar in that band, but some of my favorite moments when we were jamming, whether it was rehearsal or even playing live on stage, was when the other guy would play a guitar solo and I would just sit back and play rhythm and lock in with the drums and the bass player. So, and I remember how much fun I'd have doing that, just, holding the rhythm down and locking into the groove. So that's really what it feels like, playing bass in Blackstone Cherry. I just get to go to Groove City, for a whole show and I love it. And locking in with John Fred, that's such a treat because he is such an animal of his own. And I've never been a big in-ear monitor guy. And it's funny because when Chris and I, we usually do a swap when we play Lonely Train at the end of the set. After we do like the breakdown slow part after Chris's guitar solo, we'll swap. Chris will play bass and I'll play guitar at the last tail of Lonely Train. But anytime we swap, I always take like an ear or maybe both of them out because I prefer to hear guitar on stage that way. But bass is completely different. Bass, I have to use in-ears because when you play some of these bigger stages like Download or even the arenas, Wembley or Royal Albert Hall, stuff like that, latency is a real thing. And so, I can't hear if I'm on the opposite side of the stage or on a catwalk. I can't hear if I'm in time with John Fred.
Yeah.
And since we tune down lower, a half step drop or a full step drop, I can't hear that low if I'm in tune. The only way I can hear if I'm in tune or in time playing bass is if I've got direct in-ears in. And, I've always made the comment, it's John Fred's world, brother. I'm just living in it.
We all are.
Right?
It's a powerhouse band, though, especially with Chris's vocal on top as well. I mean, he's like a steam train vocal, isn't he? Really emotional and such thick, wonderful tone. Oh, so good. Wicked.
Someone like me, you just try to sit back and groove and stay out of the way and compliment what's already there, and not mess up.
Well, it works. We really enjoyed that EP, didn't we?
The formula works. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, guys, man. We appreciate that.
You've got some UK shows coming up, starting at our local haunt, Rock City.
That's where we're from. We're not Nottingham.
Yeah.
20th of October. So you're looking forward to that?
Absolutely. I got special memories with that place. First time I played Rock City was the day that I hit my 100-pound goal where I lost 100 pounds. Now I've lost 150 pounds, but I remember that was my first goal, was to lose 100, and I hit that. I remember I went out that day. I can't remember where I went and bought a set of weighing scales so I could weigh myself on the bus. But I had a fantastic show that night. So that's just like one random special memory I have with that place. And the crowd, man, is always electric there.
Yeah,
it's such a fun venue to play. So super excited that one's on the list.
Oh, wicked.
And then you got the Summer of '99 tour with Creed, haven't you, for a few days in Florida this year? We're massive Creed fans, so
who isn't, right?
Who isn't?
I don't trust anyone who isn't.
Like we grew up listening to Blackstone Cherry and Creed, and it's just so nostalgic. So
in our memories, fondly, isn't it? I'd love to. I mean, they don't tour UK very often. Creed don't, but. It'd be awesome if they did, and you guys got on that as well. That'd be incredible.
Oh man, yeah. Hopefully, maybe we'll get to do some more dates with them. We're definitely doing that Creed cruise in April, so that's going to be fun to get on a boat for about almost a week with those guys, and hang out and watch them play and get to play as well. So, yeah, man. I mean, that was one of my favorite childhood bands growing up. I was just talking about that in the last interview about we were talking about how. Of course, you get influences. I got influences from my mom and dad, their music taste. And they were asking, what was some that I discovered on my own as a kid growing up. and Creed was definitely one of them. You know, just all that music that was coming out at that time. You know, I remember when Seether came out, listening to them, Creed, Dark New Day, talking about them. I still listen to Dark New Day every day. They're on my workout jams.
They're on my playlist as well. I love them.
Dude, that brother, Clint Lowry, man, he is such a riff master. Yes. Oh, my God. Clint, I love you. Black Stone Cherry loves you. I know you already know that, but we love you.
It's good to let him know.
Yes, definitely.
Right, shall we start the Dream Band process, Danny?
It's like the Dream Band process. It's like the Dream Band process.
Right.
Okay, so how it's going to work, we're going to talk to you first about what you're going to be in this band, and then we're going to go member by member. We're going to work through who else is going to be joining you in your dream band, okay? We'll guide you through it. We'll guide you through it.
Okay.
Yep.
But first of all, I mean, I think, it could be different, actually.
It could be. I don't know what
are you going to play in this band? So in your dream band, what is your instrument going to be?
You know, I saw Sammy Hagar do this one time, and I think it'd be cool. You know those, like, the mixers that they have at the bar whenever you're mixing up a cocktail?
Oh, yeah.
I want one of those with some ice cubes in it, and I'm going to play shaker and a microphone with that, and I'm just going to make these guys cocktails on stage while I just go around and play some percussion with that. So maybe I'll slide in a triangle. I'll play the shaker mixed drink thing in a triangle. I don't think I can mess that up.
We've got a modest guy here.
We've got a very modest guy, yeah.
Fine, I'll play the tuba then. Give me the tuba.
Assorted instrumentation. You can have a box of instruments and your cocktail shaker in there, okay? And you can just pull out what's needed for the song, okay?
Give me a box of percussion, I'll be happy.
And good vibes. That's the impression I'm getting, dude.
There you go. Right. All right, cool, so dude. Can it be like alive or deceased musicians?
Yep, living or dead. We can resurrect.
We've got 2 rules, though. 2 rules.
Gotcha.
Time for the rules, baby.
So, the first rule, no current or past band members.
So you can't just pick your entire band you've got now, because that just would be the same band, wouldn't it?
I know you'd like to, but you're not allowed.
And you can't choose more than one member from the same band, so you can't pick, I don't know, all of Creed, for example.
You can't pick all of Creed.
Gotcha.
Can't pick all of Creed.
Dang it.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
Because you probably would. I mean, I'd be tempted.
Okay. So what are we thinking? Like,
well, we're going to go
2 guitars, saxophonist, 3 drummers. Like, are there any rules to that? Or?
Well, no, not really. We normally stick to the standard 2 guitars, bass, drums,
and drums,
singer, other.
Well, unless you're going instrumental.
Unless you might not want a singer, but.
But we start with dream drummer. So who are you picking?
So hard when you arguably play with the best drummer in the world, right?
Yeah, and you can't pick him because you're in the band with.
He won't be offended because it's our rule.
Exactly.
I feel like everybody would an easy answer would be John Bonham. I feel like everybody would probably say something like John Bonham. So let me think. Of course, that would be amazing. But let me think out of the box a little bit.
I do like.
I'll tell you what. Give me Ian Pace.
Oh.
Yeah, give me Ian Pace.
Nice.
Just like a metal freight train drummer. You know what I mean? Just groove metal freight train for days. I love it. I'll take Ian Pace.
Amazing. Have you got any tracks or albums, songs that you particularly love?
Man, all of them. It's like trying to pick like your favorite child. I mean, did the guy ever play a bad beat? I don't think he did.
Probably not, no.
Maybe the more proper question. Yeah, give me all of them, man. I need all of them. I'm a glutton.
Fair play. Have you seen him play before?
I haven't, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Trying to think. Did we do something with them? I got to look at my notes.
I'll go for it.
I'm going to say, nope, just YouTube videos, unfortunately.
Fair play.
Had a chance to see him live.
Fair play. Yeah, we're a big fan of drummers, aren't we?
Yep. Drummio is on loop all the time.
Drummio is.
Oh, God, yeah.
So many good players.
That's one of the best things on the internet right now is Drummio.
Absolutely.
We got to get John Fred on that.
I was going to say, you need him on there.
I'm surprised he's not been on, to be honest.
We're going to make it happen.
Definitely.
Definitely get him on. We'll be watching. Right, next member then.
Your dream rhythm guitarist. Do you pick him?
Dream rhythm guitarist. Give me Malcolm, man. Give me Malcolm Young.
Oh, the classic.
I mean,
Yes.
I know that may be an easy pick, but like, God, there wouldn't be an AC/DC without them, without that guy, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Such great riffs, such great songwriting. So, yeah, give me Malcolm.
Tight as anything and tone for days, hasn't he?
He's got that rhythm down, hasn't he? He's got
Oh,
that
my
rhythm
God.
down.
He's got it down.
You got a favourite AC/DC riff? It's the one that sticks out to you.
Can't beat the classics like, you know, Highway to Hell and all of that. Then there's, what's that one that was on a Chevy car commercial? Let's Get It Up. That's probably one of my favorite riffs.
Yeah, classic.
Probably have to go with that one. Just that
beat.
intro riff just kicks my ass every time I hear it.
Next up, we've got your dream bass player.
Dream bass player.
no pressure.
Man, no pressure.
And this guy's a bass player as well, so... you know.
Okay.
I dabble.
I'm in good company.
You're in good company. Yeah.
I'm in good company. Oh my gosh. I mean, so many great ones to pick. I hate to go with an easy name, but I just feel like he can play and literally do everything. John Paul Jones.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was just talking about in the last interview, you know, about him playing with C6 Steve and how cool that was to see him in different roles. And Tony Franklin, you remember him with The Firm?
Yeah.
It was kind of
Yeah.
like a super group Jimmy Page had, like, was it back in the late 70s, early 80s or something like that? Tony Franklin's a beast playing the fretless bass. Yeah, give me John Paul Jones.
Oh, yeah. That's a great pick.
It's a great lineup so far, isn't it?
It's a great lineup.
A stadium filler, one might say.
In terms of,
There you
let's
go.
talk bass a little bit more. In terms of your basses, I believe you got, is it a Duff McKagan P bass?
I do. I have
Yeah.
a signature P bass. Good eye.
I do, yeah. I saw it on the video I watched earlier. And a Stingray as well.
A Stingray,
Yeah.
absolutely.
What did
I've
you
got
record?
a Sting and a Sterling.
Oh, cool. Which did you record the EP with? Did you pick one?
I recorded the EP with, I don't know if you can see it, but it's that green P bass that I got
lovely.
right there with the rosewood neck.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got this fancy webcam that
It's like-
that tracks me and it goes everywhere I go.
We've turned
There
that
we go.
feature off, haven't we? Because it kept zooming in on our faces.
Oh, he's got quite a collection.
I have to
hasn't he?
watch my hands, dude, because if I move my hands around, like it zooms in on my face real quick. I'm like, what happened? But it'd be that green bass right there.
Cool. Have you got a dream bass that you want to get if you could? So out of any bass in the world, have you got like a dream bass?
Man, probably like one of those early 70s or late 60p basses.
Oh yeah.
You know, they're
Or with
just
a pickguard
gnarly and
cover
have magic to them.
with
Yeah.
the covers on. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I like them in the cover.
Yeah. They got the bridge cover and the pickup
Absolutely.
cover. Oh.
I think
I mean, this-
prefer the sound of a P bass over a jazz bass now.
Oh.
They've got like,
Yeah.
I think so, because they like really punch through the mix.
Yeah, they're perfect in the mix.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think the necks makes a difference too. Like
Yeah.
when we played Royal Albert Hall, I used like a mid 80s blonde P bass with a wider neck. And that's great if you're just playing like straight driving rock and roll stuff. But if you're doing something like, you know, at the end of Lonely Train, where that melodic stuff that I play that goes up the neck, it's a little bit harder on a bass like that. But the neck profile on this P bass is kind of more similar to like a jazz.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit easier, I guess, to play. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason, right, why the schematics on those basses haven't changed in like 60 plus years.
Yeah.
You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I just love, you know, different neck profiles, but different necks too, like an ebony neck as opposed to a maple neck or rosewood. You know, you get different things and different sounds, but
Yeah.
they're like paintbrushes, right? You know, you got to
They
have
are
different
indeed.
paintbrushes to paint with.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
I like that. I'll use that with my wife next time I want to
a new proverb.
invest in a new guitar.
Here's your better one. Not only that, but here's your better one. Say like, listen, honey, if this money continues to sit in my bank account, that's money that I have to pay taxes on. But if I move this into like an asset, since I'm a musician, having gear is an asset, that means
Yep.
I don't have to pay taxes on it until I sell it. Right? So there you go.
There you go.
And you build up assets that you can liquidate if you ever, you know, need to get through a rainy day. So it's a wise investment, everyone, buying guitars and amps. There you go.
keep buying.
Thank you for that, Steve. You're a wise man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. Your next member, your dream lead guitarist.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Hard one, isn't it?
Give me Dimebag, baby.
Oh,
I want to see how Dimebag and Malcolm play together with Ian and John Paul Jones. Like, wouldn't that be a trip?
what a combo!
Give me Dimebag.
What a combo!
Yeah, because Dimebag had, even though he was playing like metal and stuff, still had that like bluesy southern kind of sound to it, didn't it? Underneath it all,
Absolutely.
Dirty.
You know, and I've made this analogy before, like, you know, if you notice, especially if you're old enough to live in those days in the 80s and the 90s when, you know, we went from like 80s hair metal to like grunge rock. And I don't consider Pantera an 80s metal band, and I don't necessarily consider them a grunge rock band. But if you let's say we look at the 90s, right? And you've got like grunge rock from Alice in Chains to Pearl Jam to Nirvana. Then on the metal side, you know, maybe we've got like Megadeth and Metallica. Well, a band like Pantera is right there in the middle.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of help bridge that gap of what's kind of missing in that era, kind of, if you will. And I think Black Stone Cherry's that same kind of band too, because if you look when Black Stone Cherry came out, you know, you had, you know, bands kind of on both sides, whether if it was like more kind of like big commercial rock bands like Nickelback, or you had bands over here, maybe they're a little bit more harder or whatever. But, you know, like you said, and I think Lamb of God's the same way too. Maybe it's because we stem from so much influence. You know, like obviously in Pantera, you hear a blues influence. I think you hear a blues influence in Lamb of God. And what's funny is if you look up any interviews of Mark Morton, he'll tell you that, you know, when he was starting out, he studied and listened to a lot of like classic rock music and southern rock and blues rock, and studied those song formulas, how they wrote those songs, so he could bring that skill set to the Lamb of God stuff. And I think you really hear that when you listen to a riff like Redneck. It's just got that groove to it, man. You know, or you listen to any of the Pantera stuff, you know, it didn't sound exactly in the vein of those bands like Metallica or Slayer or Megadeth, but it wasn't really grunge rock either, like Pearl Jam or Nirvana. And same thing I think can be said about Black Stone Cherry. You know, we're kind of those bands that kind of helps bridge that gap of what's going on over here and over here. And I think what's, you know, that's really important. You know, you got to have it. Skinner was the same way when they came out, you know, because you had, you know, bands, you know, like Zeppelin to Aerosmith, or more pop rock artists, be it Bowie, you know, or Lou Reed. And then a band like Zeppelin or Skinner comes out, and they're that kind of like right there in the middle. It's like that, you know, bangers and mash. That good down home food that sticks to your ribs, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
comforting.
that's how
shit.
I kind of see ourselves, or I see bands like Skinner or Pantera. You know, it's that good, or Lamb of God, those riffs and that music and stuff. It's just nurturing stuff for the soul that just sticks to your ribs.
Yeah,
put Dimebag Darrell in there on lead guitar. It's hard to deviate there.
We've locked him in. We've locked him in. I do enjoy yourself describing your band as a plate of bangers and mash. That's the first. I
There
think.
you go. Right.
It's the first, but it works. It works.
A hearty meal.
A hearty meal.
It's a hearty
comforting
meal
for the soul.
Yes.
I love it.
Right,
Okay.
this one's hard. I think I'd struggle with this. No, I wouldn't, because I knew I would choose.
Yeah, I know.
Your dream vocalist.
This one is it ruled the mind.
Who are you picking?
Dream vocalist. Give me Steve Marriott. Like Humble Pie is one of my top bands of all time. And, you know, I think that dude, like, you know, he could be a metal vocalist. I think if he wanted to during that time, like, put him with Deep Purple or put him in, like, you know, Rainbow or something. Like, I'd love to have heard what that would have sounded like. And of course, he can do the rock stuff, and, you know, I've loved how, like, even in between songs, like when you listen to the Live at the Fillmore record with Humble Pie, like, he never really talked to the crowd. He always sung to the crowd. Even in between songs, it was like, all right, we're going to sing y'all another song, everybody. Who's ready? And, you know, it's like you're in a church-like experience watching a preacher talk to you or something.
Oh, I love it. Oh,
So I love it. I'll go with Steve Marriott.
Oh, that's a great... You're a Peter Frampton fan, then?
Oh, Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
He just lives down the road now from me. He lives in Nashville now these days, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, no way. Oh, I grew up listening to Peter Frampton. My dad got me into him. I absolutely adore that guy. We saw him supporting Deep Purple over here in the UK once. And a band called Thunder. Have you heard of Thunder?
Ooh.
They were great,
Yeah.
English
Yeah.
rock band, aren't they, really? But yeah.
Like
Peter Frampton.
him and Robin Trower, I always wanted to see them do something together. They're like two of my favorite. They do get, praise and recognition, but they're kind of underrated at the same time when you put them up there with guys like Clapton or Hendrix or Brian May or whoever, But yeah, I mean, there's just something about Peter's playing and Robin Trower's playing. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like bangers and mash. It sticks to your ribs.
Class.
Good for the soul.
This is a banging lineup. Right.
It's a banging lineup. Are you happy with those choices? No additional members? Have you got a wild card?
I mean, if we could put some keys in there, John Lord would be rad, but, I'll go with those. Those are my final answers for today. You ask me tomorrow, they'll probably change.
Yeah, well,
That's the thing about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to throw him in then for good measure? John Lord on keys. Should we
Let's throw him in.
Throw him in there.
Throw him in.
We've chucked him
John
in.
Lord, baby.
He's in the hot pot. Right.
Your dream band choices. Oh, yeah.
Let's summarise then.
Let's summarise your choices. So just going to go down the list. Your dream drummer is...
Ian Pace.
Your dream rhythm guitarist is...
Malcolm Young.
Your dream bass player is...
Sir John Paul Jones. Sorry.
Indeed.
Your
Some respect on his name.
Your dream lead guitarist is...
The one and only Dimebag Darrell.
Your dream keyboard player is...
Mr. John Lord.
Your dream vocalist is...
Is the Right Reverend Steve Marriott, baby. All day.
And on the cocktail shaker and additional instrumentation...
Hey, it's your boy, your favorite Kentucky hillbilly. Steve
Jewell.
Steve Jewell, baby. What's up?
Oh, I love it, dude. Do you think it's going to blend? Do you think everyone's going to get on okay?
Will it blend?
Hopefully so. Just light some incense and, share a beverage and maybe a left-handed cigarette, and I think everybody'd get along pretty good.
Bangers and mash in there.
Yeah, oh yeah. That'll be for catering.
Yeah.
Well, this is usually the hardest part, but we're going to ask you to name the band.
Name your dream band, baby.
Name the
bands?
band. Name the band.
It's hard, isn't it?
I mean, at this point, should we just call it Bangers and Mash?
I was hoping you'd say that. I was hoping you'd say that.
The
Yeah, what?
Bangers.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash.
I can see the merch
That's it.
already.
Perfect. That was an easy one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Love it.
In the UK, we have something with we have a Yorkshire pudding with bangers
Yorkshire
and mash. And it's
pudding,
called
yeah.
Toad in the Hole.
Toad in the hole, yes.
That'll be the name of the record.
Bangers
There
and
you go,
mash,
that's
toad in the hole.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, dude, it's been class.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today. It's been
Hey, Danny, Dan,
been
thank
fun.
you guys so much for having me, man.
It's been a pleasure. Would you like to share where you can be found on social? And we know that you do a podcast yourself about baseball.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, I'm a sports junkie. I've got a baseball podcast with a good friend of mine, Tyler Edmonds, here where I live at, called Dugout Dispatch. And then I got a college football podcast that I'm a co-host on with my buddy Aaron Inman and Derek Strzeneski. You can go to my socials. It's just S.A. Jewell on Instagram. Steve Jewell Jr. got a Facebook page people can follow and check out. TikTok, on everything that you got to be on. Of course, Blackstone Cherry, we're everywhere. All the socials, blackstonecherry.com. See what we're doing as a band. And yeah, man, happy to be here. And I love the orange heads in the background, by the way. I love the Tiny Terror. I'm a huge fan of those little amps like that, like the Dan Electro Honeytone amps or the Tiny Terror.
Just crank
Super
them.
cool. They're cool to overdub with too in the studio for like a little guitar solo, but you want something different or to sing through.
Yes.
Kind of get some kind of cool effect. But sorry, I didn't want to go without acknowledging the very cool orange gear back there.
Well, I had to paint the wall orange because I just love
You love orange.
so
You love
much.
orange so much, yeah.
I like that. I like
Absolutely.
big, thick mid-range. So there's nothing fits better than orange.
Orange,
for me.
perfect, isn't it?
Love
Perfect
it.
fit.
Absolutely love it. Oh,
Okay, dude. So,
Well,
EP out, March the 6th.
Yep.
Everyone have a listen. There's a few songs out already on Apple
March
Music,
6th.
Spotify, etc. Have a listen.
We'll be coming over across the pond this fall in
Yeah.
October-ish, doing some dates with our good buddies in 10 years. So we're very super
10
excited about
years,
that.
yes.
And
I
10
like that.
years, yeah. I'm
No,
not...
it's- that
10
song with
years,
the
we're going to
echo.
be on the bill.
Yeah, what's that
How'd
song
it go?
called? I can't remember what
What's
it's
it called? I
called.
can't remember what it's called now. But,
Yeah, he does this song, doesn't he? With the big one they released, and it's like he sings a line and
Yeah.
it echoes, and then I used to like
Right.
that band.
yeah.
And I think this year we're in the 20th anniversary, I believe, of Blackstone Cherry's first album. So,
Oh, wow.
Oh no, wait, it's not been that
tuned.
long, has it?
right?
Bloody hell.
It goes by quick, man. Maybe we'll have something special for everybody when we come over. We'll see.
Yeah, I
Hope so.
I love that album, Brain Wizard.
It's a good one, man.
Yeah, awesome.
It's a
album.
good one. I've noticed this past baseball season, watching Major League Baseball, certain stadiums, when they start to get inclement weather coming in, like there's rain in the forecast, I'll hear them playing the intro to Rain Wizard to the ballpark
Hey.
in
Oh,
between
yes.
innings and stuff.
Yes.
I'm like, heck yeah.
Yes,
That's awesome.
we don't really have baseball in the UK. We have something called rounders.
That's played at school.
Rounders, yeah.
It's only
Yeah.
played at school level.
With like really it's really small
Like
bats,
little
isn't it?
bats, like little policeman clubs.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's as
I want
close
to go to a football match. I've always wanted to go to one.
Oh,
because
soccer.
to see, soccer. Well,
Yeah, we
I guess what do we call it?
yeah.
We'll meet
I know in
halfway.
America we
We'll meet
call
you,
it soccer.
I know, we'll meet you halfway. You got your football.
Yeah,
So we,
soccer, football, but yeah, I'd love to go to a match. Like the crowd, man, seems so amazing and energetic. Like all the songs that people sing and
Oh, yeah.
the different chants and stuff. Like it looks so electric and so fun. So I got to experience that
Well,
on a tour
Nottingham,
sometime.
Nottingham's got a great football team, so, well, not doing so great this year, but normally it's a great atmosphere.
Yeah.
Yeah, some great songs.
I'll have to catch one, man. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Go for it.
We're hoping to be there for the Nottingham show.
Yes,
Anyway,
definitely,
so-
yeah. It's not far from
Heck
us.
yeah,
I think
man.
it's-
Yeah. Come
I'll
down
be
and-
there.
Come down and scream my lungs out singing along.
Oh, definitely.
Heck yeah, man. It's going to be great.
All right,
It's going to
dude.
be great.
Thank you.
Hey, well,
so
thank you
much.
guys. Thank y'all for your
thank you.
time, man. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you take care, Steve.
Cheers, dude.
You
The best.
guys too. Y'all have
Bye.
a good one.
Dude.
Hey!
Here he is. That was a great, I enjoyed that.
What a treat.
It was a little tasty treat that was for us.
And for the listeners.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe we just interviewed
Steve Jewell.
Steve Jewell from Blackstone Cherry. Let's hear it for Steve Jewell. Everyone who's listening, give us a cheer.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah, I know, but I want to just imagine that everybody's cheering who's listening.
Anyway,
Yeah,
shall we get around to evaluating Steve's dream band?
let's get straight into it.
Some valuation time. Some valuation time.
Straight into it. Where do we normally start? The drums. In fact, we don't. We normally start with Steve Jewell himself.
Let's start with Steve Jewell. Well, I mean, he's a supreme musician. You only have to look at his Instagram page to see his guitar playing. Wonderful. I saw some bluesgrass playing that he was doing the other day.
He's a teacher as well.
Yeah, teacher as well. And
Bass player in Blackstone Cherry.
bass playing extraordinaire. And his tone on that new EP that's coming
Ooh.
out.
It's lovely and driven.
Oh, yeah.
Some right nice drive to it.
Chunk and clunk.
Chunk and clunk. Are they what
Is
you're
that
looking
right?
for in bass, Danny?
Yeah, that
That is
yeah.
two of the key aspects of bass playing.
Especially in that tuning, which I think he's drop C.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, usually drop C.
I did watch a live video. He plays 3 different basses.
Go.
There is the Duff McKagan P bass special by Fender.
Nice.
There is the Stingray,
Nice.
and there is a standard P bass.
Kaboom.
So yeah, I reckon there's 3 different tunings.
Okay. Yeah, there maybe is.
Are you doubting that?
Well, no, I'm not doubting it.
Seems like you're doubting it to me.
I'm not doubting it. It just didn't really consider. I didn't consider it.
Oh,
I think it's because I know some of the songs here in drop C.
they've got a vast back catalogue.
They've got a
so
huge back catalogue. Haven't
I
they?
imagine they've changed a little bit over the years.
Great guy though. I bet he's like real good fun to be in a band with.
We'd have him on every week, wouldn't we, if we could?
Yeah. So to our listeners, make sure you go and give Steve a follow on Instagram.
Listen to the latest Blackstone Cherry EP,
Indeed.
coming out in full on March 6th.
And if you like baseball,
Oh, listen to his baseball-related podcast.
indeed.
I mean, we discussed our influence of baseball. We have none.
No.
I know nothing of baseball.
We know something about rounders though.
I imagine a lot of our listeners played rounders at school.
Yeah, I imagine so. I've got very fond memories of playing rounders at school.
You have to hit the ball, then I can just remember lobbing. You have to lob the bat, don't you?
You have to get rid of the bat if you don't.
You have to
it's
lob
big
the
trouble.
bat. I mean, there's definitely been incidents over the years with that.
Especially when you're involved.
The bat's being lobbed. What's the person behind called?
The gatekeeper.
I was going to say the innkeeper. It's not the innkeeper.
Backstop?
Backstop.
No, that's cricket,
Backstop.
isn't it? Is it backstop?
It might be the backstop, but they're getting whacked in the face, aren't they? Especially if you don't like them. It's a great opportunity to like batter them in the face with a club
Kaboom.
and still get away with it.
Yeah.
Potentially, anyway.
For our American listeners, battered means hit hard.
Oh yeah, we had. Who was it? Who was we talking to in?
It was Protest the Hero, which I think are a Canadian band.
Yeah, they are. Yes. Why was we there? Was we playing?
No, we went to watch him.
Oh, we got talking to the singer, didn't we?
Yeah. Really nice guy.
And the bass player.
Yeah.
And the bass player. And I said, I was complimenting the bass player how he batters the bass. Because he does batter the bass when he's playing live. And is it the singer went?
Yeah.
Battered? What's battered?
You're like, oh, hit hard.
Hit hard. Yeah, little anecdote there.
Thrapes.
Anyway, who did Steve pick for his dream drummer?
He picked Ian Pace of the one and only Deep Purple.
The one and only. Still going as well.
Yeah, what a beast.
Madness.
We had to listen to Fireball because it's got a drum introduction of Doom.
It's a drum solo.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's an introductory drum solo on the album Fireball as well.
Yeah, nice and easy to find.
Fireball.
Organic and groovy. That's what I've written.
It's very organic.
Yeah, I think he's playing double kick, you know, because it sounds like he's thrapes in that all the way. Thrapes in.
There's another word.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain that for the American
Just
listeners?
like power driving through.
Just using words.
It's just relentless kick drum. And then I noticed that the drum fills are a bit they're very jazz inspired. The way they roll.
Oh, yeah,
very
rolling,
tasteful.
Yeah, rolling that snare.
Because we did listen to a couple of tracks and you were like, oh, yeah, he's a good drummer. And then when we put that track on, you were like, he's a very good drummer.
Yeah, I think we picked the wrong tracks to start with. But that is immense. Blackstone Cherry probably got one of the best modern drummers there is at the minute.
Yeah, it's undeniable.
It's crazy,
Absolute
isn't it?
beast, isn't he? Powerful as well.
Extremely powerful. And that video I watched of them live, drum solo as well. Impeccable drum solo.
Well, he's a good drummer to watch, isn't he? He's like...
On the
he's not
new
been
song,
picked.
Celebrate, he was losing drumsticks left, right and centre. But you know what? Didn't faze him at all.
Didn't matter.
He must have had
Just used his head.
Well, no, he didn't use his head, Danny. He had backups prepared. Reload.
Pulled them out from his holster.
He must have had about 5.
Maybe he's got like Spider-Man
Spider-Man
ejection ports on his forearms.
What, medically installed?
Of course. Is there any other way?
Wouldn't that make the arms incredibly stiff? Think of the logistics, Danny. Can't bend his wrist.
No, yeah, well, it's like it's 3D printed stick.
This is sci-fi.
It
Got
is
into sci-fi territory.
Yeah, brilliant drummer. Class.
It's a great choice. I've not listened to a lot of Deep Purple for a while now, so it's nice to...
Machine Head is an album of dreams.
By Deep Purple?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, I'll give it a listen. An album of dreams.
Yeah, I'm going to have a listen to some more Blackstone Cherry after this.
Oh yeah, go for it. It's always fun.
Right, bass. You want to talk about him?
Bass is John Paul Jones from Led Zeppelin. We listened to a few tracks, but the one, is it Ramble On we listened to?
Yes.
Well, from the start, it's just like lovely, warm, tasty bass lines.
Rolling lines.
It's lovely rolling lines, got some nice sliding going off in there. It's buttery smooth.
Yeah, you noticed the perfect note placement though. He left space where it needed to be.
Yeah, he's very good at that though. He's very good at leaving space, but
knows when not to play. It's so important.
he does. It's not in this song. There's another one that we listened to. I can't remember what it was now, but in the drum fills, he was doing like little muted. There was like real like intricacy in there, like triplets and stuff, and like
yeah. And you can hear it all, can't you? It really pops.
It's like real modern playing, but back 100 years ago. Not quite 100 years ago, but you know what I mean.
Feels like a long time ago, doesn't it?
He was a very modern player back in the day. And it just sounds incredible.
Imagine Led Zeppelin recorded today.
Well, I said this, didn't I? I said it's going to be heavy as fuck. Could be really heavy with today's like modern.
Punchy. But would it lose some of the mojo? I don't know.
No, imagine if you took Carnival's production with Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, we can't even get started on Carnival at the moment.
No, we'll talk about them in another episode.
They turned my world upside down with that latest
Oh
album.
my God, he's in love.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Danny's found love again.
It's amazing.
So have.
Right, next member.
Go for it.
On rhythm guitar, we've got the one and only Young Malcolm. Malcolm Young.
Young Malcolm. Not say Young Malcolm. AC/DC.
We wanted to pick out a song that we've never heard before, so we picked out a song that stood out, really. Love Hungry Man.
Is that the one with, I mean, it's not talking about the guitar, Danny. Is that the one with actual bass? An actual bass line?
Oh, there's some bass lines in there, and you were like,
It might have been the first time I've heard bass from AC/DC.
yeah, true, because it's normally like boom, 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 boom.
It adds something to it. I liked it.
Yeah, really, really good.
I mean, it was pretty standard from Malcolm, wasn't it?
No edits, though. You can tell it was a live take.
Yeah.
There's just no bullshit. And you could hear like the string scrapes and the muting of the strings like between each chord.
Oh,
when
you
he
were
wants to mute.
You were creaming over the tone as well.
The tone was great. It's dead jangly. Really nice.
You
It's what
love
you
it, don't
want. Yeah, I think having that jangle sits really well. It kind of bridges that gap between everything that's low and then sometimes that cymbal. I don't like cymbals to be too high anyway.
No, neither do I either. It can be annoying, can't it?
Yeah, I don't like them loud in the mix, really. But I suppose if you haven't got them loud in the mix, if they sit in a really, like, present frequency, really, really high, they can stay out the way. If you're bringing them down too far, it kind of sits into the realm of, like, the vocal, where the vocal high end sits. You don't want that at all. So you want to fill up that space with some guitar jangle, which I think Malcolm is brilliant
Some jingle jangle.
Jingle jangle, jingle jangle. But he's a song server.
Yeah, it works, doesn't it?
He serves the song.
Serves it well.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
He's got Dimebag on lead. But I can't say the same about his tone.
What are you going to say about his tone?
It's a shame, really, because I like Dimebag's playing, but I've never been a fan of his. I get fatigue when I listen to his.
It's incredibly
guitar
abrasive.
tone.
And you know what? It does stand out, doesn't it?
It does stand out.
You know what? Balls out. It's gone fuck you to all the sound blokes in the studio and gone, no, this is my tone.
Well, I thought we listened to I'm Broken, and I thought big riff, obviously. His riffs are always great, aren't they?
Oh, he's a riff machine.
Questionable tone, that's what I put. And he plays with rage and attitude. That's what I say. And by the time he gets to the solo, there are no fucks given for musical theory.
It works, though.
But it works, because it's like he's playing for, I don't know, it's like a theme. I don't know, it's like a soundscape he's creating. He's creating this, like, feeling.
It's completely unique.
Yeah.
Who else sounded like Dimebag?
Well, he was heavily influenced by Van Halen. So when you know that, you can listen to it.
You can see that a little bit. You can see that, but...
Because he's got that...
Completely different musical style, though.
Yeah, completely. But I think Pantera started out as like a bit of a glam rock band, actually.
They did. I saw a video the other day, actually, with them all in their
garb.
in full garb. It was before Phil Anselmo joined.
Oh, yeah.
And there was in like the jumps, like, I don't know what they are, jumpsuits? They look like Power Rangers. They're like fucked up Power Rangers with long hair.
Fucked up Power Rangers. Power Rangers. What's the next bit? Where's the theme tune go to Power Rangers?
It's got a great theme tune, hasn't it?
Who played on it? Was it like Buckethead or something?
I think it'd be someone Japanese, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
A Japanese creation.
I think Dimebag he does it his own way.
Yeah, fair play to him.
He really locks in with all his rhythm playing. He's super tight with his brother on drums, and that kind of explains it, doesn't it?
Rex on bass as well.
Yeah, bass has always been good. But I think that's the thing that's comparable with Van Halen, because obviously the two brothers, they've got that kind of rhythmic connection.
Yeah.
I think anyway. But by the time he gets to the solo, it's almost like he just goes off on one.
He goes mad.
Yeah.
And I love it.
And I also love it.
Non-standard. It's non-standard.
But it's weird, though, because normally I like for a solo to really connect with the song and to show that the guitarist is listening to the other members. Sometimes I get the impression you know what, I'm doing my own thing. It's my time now. It's my time, baby. And then he flipping rips into it. But you can't help but, like, pull a
that.
guitar solo face and do air guitar along to it, can you?
They're mental. I love it.
It's going to be an interesting mix, though. I mean, I'm hoping that we get Dimebag on board with adding more mids into his tone, which I think the producer will get involved.
He's been resurrected, so maybe that's something that he's going to look into more.
But of course, this is my opinion. We listen to Cemetery Gates as well.
What does your opinion matter? It matters for nothing, really.
It matters for nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Cemetery Gates, probably my favourite Pantera song.
It's quite bluesy, the solo in that one. That was an example of him like really working with the song.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know, it's obviously just like a creative direction that he took with, you know, what choices he made for a lead line and everything. But maximum gain. I can't believe how much gain he's got.
Mental. Absolutely mental.
Remember them Crank amps? You remember them?
Oh, yeah, Crank. Yeah. Right, and one last member?
We've got two members, but one of them we'll only briefly talk about. He did mention that on keys at the last minute that he'd have John Lord. Now, there is a rule break.
Rule break.
Rule is broken, brother.
So we're not going to talk much about John Lord, because we have covered him before.
Yeah, but there will be repercussions.
That are coming later.
Yes.
So please carry on listening to see what drastic action we've taken because of this terrible, terrible rule break. And on vocals?
Steve Marriott from Humble Pie.
I've never really listened to them before, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we had a conversation about this in the pod, didn't we, where when Peter Frampton was in the band with them. So back then, I like that stuff with Peter Frampton, but he's got his voice reminds me of like Paul Rogers, Rod Stewart, kind of like grit and everything.
It's got a bit of vibe to it.
Yeah, it sounds live, like one take wonder, kind of. You know,
like it was back in the day.
Yeah, it's no messing around. We listened to a song called 30 Days in the Hole with a bit of a gospel intro.
It did, didn't it? Yeah, very good.
His vocal tone is so good. Well, it was so good. So like crisp and, you know.
Yeah, it's a great tone. It stood out in the music world, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't fighting with anything, wouldn't fight with any of the guitars, because the guitars are quite jangly again, you know, because of that period, wasn't it? Proper class. Yeah, I mean, it's a badass lineup.
It is a badass lineup.
And Steve providing percussion.
Indeed.
On top with his
bag of goodies.
His bag of ice and his little cups.
It's in the cocktail shaker, isn't it?
Cocktail shaker.
I'm just thinking how John Paul Jones and Dimebag's going to, like, blend.
Yeah, it's just one of them.
You'd hear the bass.
Well, the cool thing is, like, he's picked things that, I mean, obviously, for me, Ian Pace, John Paul Jones and Malcolm Young, I think they're all going to blend beautifully. I mean, even with the wild card, really, is Dimebag, isn't it?
He's a wild card, yeah.
Just because he's in a completely different arena. But that's cool. Because it'll inject...
The solos are going to be so good, though.
Yeah.
It's going to wake everyone up.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck, what's this? Dimebag, calm the fuck down.
Would he still use his Dean ML guitar, though, or do you think he'd...
No, he's got to use that.
He's got... in his, like, ripped-off shorts.
They've all asked him not to, but he's persistent, I reckon.
Well, it was part of his... I mean, he had a cool image, didn't he?
Yeah, it's part of the look.
Yeah.
You can't take that away from him.
Do you think... did we talk about this? It was like in between grunge and metal, wasn't it?
Yeah, talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, it was like a blend, really.
Back in the 90s as well. Bloody hell. Right, band name.
Bangers and Mash.
Bangers and Mash. It's a great name, isn't it?
It is a great name. I can imagine the merch. They can even sell...
Go on then, imagine the merch.
Well, you could have Bangers and Mash available at the venue. The only food being sold is Bangers and Mash.
Okay.
The T-shirt could just be a T-shirt with Bangers completely printed on it, like wallpaper, a wallpaper of sausage all over.
I was thinking maybe a big bowl of mashed potato on the front.
Yeah.
And then how many members is he? A sausage to represent each member.
With a face?
A very distorted sausage-like face, yes.
Okay.
But we need...
Well, there is a punishment involved.
A punishment.
And we have come up with a...
Oh, this is Danny's punishment,
a suitable punishment for trying to draft in a member from the same band.
Yep, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. So the sausages are vegan sausages.
Yes, they are pale, insipid, little sausagey, non-sausagey fucks.
Say that again. Pale, insipid, non-sausagey fucks.
That's the ones.
That could be a song title. That could be.
It could.
We feel like that is an apt kind of punishment.
Yeah, would you buy that T-shirt though, Danny?
Danny, would you buy a T-shirt? Danny, would you buy a T-shirt? Danny, would you buy a T-shirt? your money where your mouth is. That's not what you're buying. T-shirts. That's not what you're buying. T-shirts. That's not what you're buying. T-shirts. Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I would.
Even if they're insipidly fuck off vegetarian sausages.
Yeah, go for it.
I would also buy. Of course, I would.
Yeah.
Of course, I'd buy a Bangs and Mash T-shirt. And would you go and see that band?
But maybe there could be a song where you've got like a, oh God, what's the name of the band? Skin Dread, when they do the helicopter, swinging that. But the actual product that you swing around is a giant fuck off vegan sausage,
inflatable sausage.
And when you swing it, it does like that sound.
Oh, you thought about this, haven't you?
Only right now.
But vegetarian sausage.
Vegetarian.
So it might have more of a look of a penis than.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
Swinging pits,
maybe
doing the helicopter.
Maybe, yeah, doing the helicopter. Exactly, Danny. It works on many levels. Would you go and see that band?
Yes, I would go and see that band. I mean, it's full of legends, isn't it?
Of course it is. I mean, I'd go for John Paul Jones alone.
Yep,
just for the chance to see him.
Absolutely class. Great lineup. Great choices, Steve. Great choices.
Indeedly deed. Right, are we finished?
I think we're finished.
Finished our evaluation.
Yeah.
It's a great band. Thank you for coming on, Steve.
Have we been fair? Listeners,
have we been fair? What do you think to Jewell's Dream Band? I had an extra word in there somewhere. Yeah, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Have we been too harsh?
Make sure you subscribe and give us a follow. Share this with your friends.
Give Steve a follow.
Give Steve a follow and go and check out more of Blackstone Cherry's music and catch them on tour. Yeah,
remember to get your ticket for Nottingham if you're in this neck of the woods.
Indeed, and we'll see you there.
Indeedly. All right, dude. It's time to say goodbye.
Until next time, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
We're so sorry to see